We start this hour with the aftermath of the tornado that ripped through Gaylord yesterday afternoon. Officials have confirmed one person is dead, dozens are injured, and the damage is still being assessed. The tornado touched down in Gaylord just after 3:30 yesterday afternoon. It destroyed a number of buildings, knocking power out to nearly 20,000 people, and 6,000 remain without power this morning. This Culver's is one of them. Cars and trucks were flipped over. More than 40 people were injured. City officials say 23 people had to be taken to area hospitals with injuries, others sent to nearby hospitals. And again, one person was killed. Trees and power lines blocked roads. An overnight curfew is scheduled to be lifted at 8 o'clock this morning. 13 on your side's Andrea Flores joins us live from Gaylord with how things are looking this morning. Andrea?
Veronica, we're here at the Mobile Command Center in Otsego County, where we're more than a mile north of where that tornado hit. Now, we haven't seen much of the damage ourselves because many of the roads are blocked off as first responders assess the damage and help the people out there. Now, the city's mayor estimates that a dozen homes and a dozen businesses were damaged. The Hobby Lobby and the Jimmy John's in town saw the brunt of the damage. 100 Consumers Energy crews were sent out to help, and while thousands of people got their power back overnight, more people are expected to get their power back on later this morning. 23 people with injuries from the tornado were sent to Otsego Memorial Hospital, and 21 other people were sent to other hospitals in northern Michigan. Governor Gretchen Whitmer was here earlier, and she signed a state of emergency declaration. The mayor says multiple volunteers have stepped up to help first responders since the tornado struck.
I would say I'm proud of this community. I know we can do this. I know we can get through this, and we can make it happen, and we will be able to celebrate our centennial year the way we plan it.
Now, so far, dozens of families have asked the American Red Cross for help after the tornado struck. And at 7:30, we'll share what the American Red Cross says about future disaster planning. Veronica?
All right, thanks, Andrea. Let's turn now to meteorologist Blake Hansen. And Blake, you actually lived and worked in northern Michigan for a number of years. Was this unusual?
A pretty unusual event. Not saying that tornadoes are not unusual in at least northern Michigan, but of this magnitude, it becomes a little bit more on the rare side, and especially when you factor in that there was other damage across northern Michigan, including a near 80-mile-per-hour wind gust in Frankfort, and then baseball-size hail between Rogers City and Alpena. I know some watching at home have family and friends that live in the Gaylord area or might vacation up there in the summer or winter time. So a pretty unprecedented event, at least of this magnitude. And here were the storm reports from yesterday afternoon across northern Michigan. See that swath of storm reports from the west side of the state, from Frankfort, Leelanau County through the heart of northern Michigan, all the way into the east side of northern Michigan. And we'll zoom in on Otsego County itself. That's where Gaylord is located. Now, this tornado passed through the north side of town. The National Weather Service office of Gaylord is actually located about 6 miles south of downtown Gaylord, and they will be sending their survey crew back out to the north side of town to finish up that survey. And the goal there is to complete that survey and have an official rating of that tornado by the end of today. And again, that tornado happened roughly between 3:45 and 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon.